So we came out with some new shirts this year. What do you think of them?
I think they look really good. Yeah, I think I know who that is.
Yeah, it looks familiar, doesn't it?
It does.
Getting ready to head out the door to Thene Motorsports. We got the goods headed your way.
Hey everyone, we made it. We're here with Cory Thene here, owner of Thene Motorsports, and they just got back from Deadwood from this past weekend. They're starting their cleanup and essentially their new week process here. So Cory, could you show us around a little bit?
Yeah, come on in. So we're getting the trailers cleaned up for ERX this weekend. All of our race sleds, they're lined up here every week, and this is where we maintenance them and go through any parts that they need.
Cool. Typically, is there just one sled per rider, or how many sleds does each rider have?
Depending on the rider. But yeah, each rider usually has 2 race sleds and a practice sled.
Okay. So a lot of maintenance to go around then.
Yes. Yep, plenty of things to do. All the sleds are always here. Both trucks are in here. Practice sleds will usually be down here on this end. Kind of a changing area or just a place to put all their stuff after they get back from ERX or practicing or whatnot, so they can keep all their stuff out here.
So then do you guys kind of have a little practice track outside, just slight? Like
yes,
a smaller
yeah,
one?
we do. As long as we get enough snow, we'll haul in our own snow and just to make a small practice track here, but we do not have any snow guns.
Right, let's say here mercy at the Mother Nature.
Yeah, we're waiting on
that.
all that.
Okay.
And then we can go upstairs here.
Cool.
Here's where we keep all of our parts and kind of our lounge area for eating lunch, and guys just kind of hanging out if we're not busy at the moment working on stuff.
And nowadays it's kind of hard to get parts. Everything been pretty
really,
good for you, or?
It's been good. You really have to plan ahead to make sure that if something's in stock that you
grab it
and maybe an extra.
All right, so we have the mechanics here for Thene Motorsports, kind of the brains and the muscle behind everything here to make sure everything works properly here. So especially in a short week like this, you guys kind of go back to back on race weekends here. Kind of what goes into getting the sleds ready for the week?
So yeah, basically a lot of times beginning of week, I just make sure we go over the weekend and parts we might need so we can get our parts ordered and make sure everything's laid out. We get a good schedule together, and so we're ready to go into the following week there. And basically make sure you guys have everything they need.
All right, Cory, so you yourself, you used to race snowmobiles and all that stuff, and kind of, can you tell us how you kind of got to where you were then to where you are now of kind of owning your own race team and just kind of that journey that you went on?
I started racing snowmobiles when I was 15 until I was about 21. I got hurt with a racing injury, and then from there I went on to help with I've always liked the big semis and all that stuff. That was pretty neat. So I went to help Warner Racing as a mechanic and a truck driver for a couple seasons. And then I did continue on to just work and focus on my own business after that for 6-7 years. When I turned 30, I thought it'd be fun to be racing again. So I started racing plus 30 for a few years and got injured again. So at that point, I thought, let's maybe go down the team avenue and see if we could help out some kids, because I thought if I can't do it, I'd like to help out somebody doing it. I love the sport. So that's kind of where this has evolved from, helping a couple kids to now we get the opportunity to work with Elias.
Right,
so
yeah.
It's pretty neat.
From going from there, they're ramping all the way up to the 3-time Snocross champion, and now you're in the thick of things. So.
Yeah, no, I went a little bit quicker than we were expecting, but we're adapting as quick as we can and making sure he has everything that it takes to win a championship.
Awesome. Hi guys, we're here with Elias Ishoel, pro snowcross rider for Thene Motorsports. Elias, how's the season going for you?
No, the season has been good for me so far. Been a lot of up and downs, of course, but overall I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season too. It's gonna be 3 good tracks, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Good stuff. So you got ERX coming up this weekend. What are we kind of looking forward to weather-wise? How the track you're kind of thinking layout? Or
they have lots of snow there, so the track is gonna be huge, and I think it's gonna be good anyway. With that, with all the snow they have, it needs to be good. So I'm really excited.
Going into the season, new team and everything like that. You did have a couple naysayers. What do you got any thing to say about that? Or
It's still me. I was just gonna do my thing. I'm still with Skidoo. I'm just doing my job and trying to have fun on the track and try to be as fast as possible and turn around the corners and just go fast.
good stuff. And Elias, what are some of your favorite things you like about C&A Pro skis?
C&A Pro skis have been working really good for me. The job for they have is to turn, and they turn really good in the corners, and they are aggressive when I need them to turn aggressive. And I feel they're really good out there, and they're floating really good in the rhythms too, working really good for me, and they're looking awesome.
Awesome, good. That's what we like to say about C&A Pro skis. They give you that confidence in the corners and that predictability. When you want to turn, you're going to turn. So
For sure.
Glad you are experiencing that, and they're working well for you this year. So thanks much.
Thank you. Hey Nick, I'm just wondering how you're making the skis.
The skis are made out of a resin. It's compression molding, heated and then cooled. So we heat them up to a certain degree, keep them at a nice temperature, and then we cool them, and then they're ready to roll once they are out of the mold.
And I've seen the custom colors where you have more colors in one ski. How you do that?
Yep, it's just a measurement of the smaller amounts of the inlay, and we'll take those and we can do whatever color you want.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's interesting.
All right, guys, we have Marcus Ogemar here, pro light rider for Thene Motorsports. How's the season going for you?
Pretty good so far. Kind of a slow start from the beginning when I got a call to race for Thene Motorsports this year, but I got a lot of practicing after that, and last couple of rounds have been really good.
Good.
Got some podiums, and it's been good.
Good to hear. And also, you're riding on C&A Pro skis. What are your favorite things about C&A Pro skis?
They're handling good, and when I want to turn, they turn. So it's really good. It works in both sugary snow and the sticky wet snow. So I've been using C&A Pro skis for a bunch of years, and it works really good.
Emeric, normally riding sport. This year had an unfortunate injury. What was the injury you had there, and kind of your process coming back from that?
So before the season, I crashed practicing in Canada before coming here, and I broke my tib and fib. So unfortunately, I can't ride this season. It's a 3 to 6 month recovery. So I'm 3 months in right now, and I can walk, but not ride yet, and it'll take a little bit longer. But yeah, so I'm just training and getting ready for next year, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Good. Well, we wish good recovery, and normally you would be riding on C&A Pro skis. What are some of your favorite things you like about C&A Pro?
Well, they grip a lot in the corners, so that's what I love the most about it. Like, you can turn the rail the corners with them, and it just goes so good.
Perfect. Good to hear. And again, Emeric, best wishes for you. Get better soon, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks again for Thene Motorsports for having us this week, and we want to send out a little congratulations for their first ever team sweep on the podium at ERX this past weekend. Stay tuned here for a couple highlights.
And there's the takeoff. Carson Allreed trying to come through the pack, but it looks like as they settle in and work their way down the backstretch, it might be Riley Bester who got out there in front of the pack as they come charging off the corner. No, actually, it looks like it is one of the Andersons. Bester kind of buried back there in the pack. Oh, and there's contact in the air. 2 sleds go down. Wow. So Marcus Ogemar, avoiding all the chaos, gets up to the front of the field. That's where he has been all race long. LaBelle cranks off the inside of the Skidoo corner, gets up alongside for a moment. Ogemar gets away as they head through the U.S. Air Force rhythm section. Back in, dancing a little bit for Ogemar. Right up on the berm, cranks it down and powers away. Ogemar hits it, clears it. He's down and away into the FXR turn. LaBelle takes a run at him and just misses his back end. And Marcus Ogemar gets his first Pro Light final of the year. And LaBelle an incredible back row to second place run. Here we go with the Emeric Pro final as they charge off into the Skidoo corner. Here comes Ishoel. Ishoel trying to make a run at him through the backstretch rhythm. Gets a triple in there. We haven't seen that yet. He's up to the outside here coming off the Dennis Kurt corner. Ishoel taking a different rhythm through here, trying to catch Emil Haar in this battle for the number 2 spot. Patenaude continuing to lead by about 2.5 seconds. So he is taking advantage of this battle between Har and Ishoel to pull out a little bit of a gap. But now his sled is slowed. Patenaude may have a mechanical issue. He surrenders the lead, and it's now a side-by-side battle between Ishoel and Har, and Ishoel takes over the top spot. Second place might still be contested in this one. Meanwhile, when the Viking Rocket gets out in front, he kicks in those afterburners. He's 3.5 seconds out in front. And he can fist pump over that Arctic Cat triple. He knows he's got a good lead as he comes down through that rhythm section. Back to the big air triple one more time. Nice one-handed salute to the packed house here at ERX. Off the FXR corner once again, the Viking Rocket is on top of the box here tonight at ERX Motor Park. Evil Har will finish in second. Third spot will go to Francis Peltier.